I think I already told you the story in one of the past interviews about that pec thing. Remember about that pec thing where
Oh yeah,
Frank, he had this weird cut. If you look in
split.
the photo,
Yeah,
this split right in his pecs on the top.
yeah.
And Arnold came up to me one time. In fact, there was that same conversation when he told me Franco was coming. He said, you know that split that everybody's so impressed that with Franco, that pec split he has. I said, yeah. I said, how did he get that, Arnold? I've never seen that in anybody. Arnold started laughing. He says, that's the funny part. He says, Franco had rickets, a vitamin D deficiency as a child.
Really?
And he has a malformation in the bones in his chest. And the way the muscle attaches, it created this kind of crevice. He's always had it. So as his pecs hypertrophy from training, it became more noticeable because his pecs got thicker. He says, all the bodybuilders trying to get that cut. He says, they'll be able to get it. And Arnold thought that was really hilarious,
Wow. That's hilarious.
But if you ever see the photos, like, when Franco's doing this kind of pose, you can see it. It was actually a bone deformation from having childhood rickets.
Wow, I never knew that.
You can also see it in Franco's legs. If you look at some photos, he's slightly bow-legged.
Yeah.
And you see, and that also was from the rickets. If you look at children with rickets, they always have that same look that Franco had, slightly bow-legged. That's again due to malformation of the bones from vitamin D deficiency. Yeah, an interesting thing about him.
I think that's why he fell with the refrigerator, because they said his legs were bowed and he tried to run with it, because he was moving pretty good compared to the other guys, and then he tried to run with it and then he fell and broke his leg.
And that makes perfect sense to me. I bet you that probably was related to it. I'm sure it was. Because his knee came out on an angle, and having that kind of pressure, boom, you take one wrong step and there it goes.
Right.
Bodybuilding Heroes and Legends Volume 1 by John Hansen is the book that celebrates the golden age of bodybuilding. This was the era in which legends such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sergio Oliva, Frank Zane, Robbie Robinson, Cal Skalak, and Mike Menser battled it out on stage for the biggest titles in bodybuilding. Read about some of the most exciting competitions that took place in the 1970s, including the Oliva-Schwarzenegger battles, Zane's first Olympia victory, and Skalak's controversial Mr. Olympia appearance, and much more. Filled with inspiring images of some of the greatest bodybuilders in the history of the sport, Bodybuilding Heroes and Legends Volume 1 is now available on Amazon.com, or email John directly at naturalolympia@gmail.com.